Get the light too. We're not quite ready. We'll get ready. What's up, guys? We are live and direct from the middle of the ICT. I am Josh. This is Kevin. What's up? Behind us, we've got High Plains Drifter. They're going to play some live music here in just a sec. We got, after we get their intro, we're going to jump right into them. They're ready. What's up, everybody ready? Or
nope, not yet. We're still waiting on Adam bringing his other guitar in right
now. We'll lollygag a little bit.
Oh, we have some things to talk about. Tomorrow at Norton's, 7 o'clock till whenever.
10 is we wrapped it up pretty much at 10 last night.
They're going to keep this time they're going to keep the kitchen open later too. So
yeah, the kitchen's going to be open.
Kid friendly art contest. They're start with 8, end with 1.
Kevin and I are going to be judges. Is Nadia and
I don't know who else is showing up.
Yeah,
for judging.
We'll be there for sure. If you don't get enough of us today. We had a little project this afternoon. We started. Still got a lot, not a lot, but a little left to do on it. Wrap it up.
Enough that it's got to be done Thursday. So we got a good base started, and if we can go in an hour or so every day,
yeah, we'll get knocked out.
I mean, if I have to go in at 9 o'clock at night and do whatever.
Get a flashlight. I'll hold the flashlight.
Then also this next weekend we got we
got Stephanie's the Kansas Expo. I just deleted the dang slate.
Anyway, yeah, where's it at? I don't even remember where it's at, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. The flyer's right here, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, Kansas Collective Pop Culture Expo. We apologize. Stephanie can kick his ass later. August 14th through 15th, the Gathering Place, 1040 West Pawnee.
And then also at the Heat Fest, which is going to be starting Thursday at Kirby's, going through Sunday, I think, or Saturday. It's 3 days, maybe it's Saturday.
There's going to be Sunday. Friday through Sunday.
Okay, yeah, I think initially he planned on doing a punk thing on Thursday, but I don't think it happened. I know he's thinking about also doing some open jam kind of things before he starts on Saturday. So if bands want to show up, or individual want to show up and just jam before the Heat Fest starts.
Giving these away tonight. Let's see, it's a Sam
got there.
Sam Hain patch. Oh, just a little weird smiling bearded dude. And some CB Bomb.
Those patches you made, or just someone else made?
Yeah. So check that out. Let's get let's give a shout out to Mr. Big Sexy. I was on Bantering Beards Thursday. So check out Orozco's Hot Sauce, the official beard brand, and of course Big Sexy's beard brand. A lot of great shit there.
Oh yeah, we need to start hitting up the coffee dude too. He said he was going to do some stuff.
Yeah, I need to get hold a lot of people, a lot of stuff, a lot of venues.
There's a lot going on because everything opened up at once. So it was just like, oh gosh, come on, slow down, people. So now everybody wants.
So like I said,
This is actually the only weekend I've had off, and then the next 2 months straight, not a single weekend, or heck, half even on some of the weekdays. Just got a lot of things hitting heavy.
And see, we got a blank canvas back there. Don't know what we're going to paint yet. We haven't. Kevin just strolled in, and so
I think I want to use my new yellow to start it.
Okay, so yeah, you want to get started, and then we'll do the we'll do the announcement for the middle of the maps here in about 20 minutes, maybe. Keep y'all.
We just talk shit. So
yeah, but this is High Plains Drifter. How you all doing tonight?
Hey,
Doing real
good.
good.
Much better.
Thanks for having us.
Glad you could join us. This is it's kind of what we do. We just kind of hang out and paint. We love being serenaded. So
we are here to serenade.
let's serenade and lure some of these viewers in. So share. Remember, sharing is caring. So share this episode. Share it. Just share it.
Somebody wants some attention there.
Come here, pup.
Woo!
Great job.
There you have it.
Awesome.
Jerry, fantastic job.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Good job.
I got a nice shot of the dog in the middle of that.
Yeah, dogs in any video.
Yep,
Make
yep.
a video, you know.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
What were the other two you said?
Let's see.
What was the name of that one?
That is a transitional track off of our first album called Statistics. It's made to be like a transitional piece between two fairly heavy tracks.
Yeah.
It's the vibe check for the heavier tracks.
Yeah,
It's definitely
yeah.
the vibe check.
Kind of let them mellow out a little bit. So yeah, you guys played a show at Kirby's last night, correct?
It ripped. Yeah,
Yeah.
we fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then what? I got one question. Like I said, this is kind of like a free. You know, we don't have questions, but I got one question I ask everybody.
So he just made a live room. So
Yeah.
Okay.
No
I see
planned
what we're-
questions other than the one question.
See, we're working with a professional.
Yeah.
So if you've been watching us for a while, you know what that question's going to be.
Yeah, but over the last year, the Rona year, the lost year, what did you guys learn? I mean, because everybody had to relearn everything. I mean, just whatever you thought was to be true in 2019 no longer was true then or now.
You do not have to be in the same room to write music together. So like going all the way back to the 70s, Rush did that shit where they would one of them would record something on a cassette tape and then send it to the other member because they all lived so far away from each other.
Yeah.
Like that was how they collaborated. And so we couldn't be in person. And so he bought us all Guitar Pro 7 licenses for our computers. And he was like, here's what we're going to do.
You're recording your shit. You're recording yours. You're recording
Everybody
yours.
can get in there and edit their own stuff. I will lay out the format for you, and you just do what you want.
Nice.
We all geeked out and got past the learning curve, but it turned out to be a really good tool.
Yeah.
You could just
express our ideas through that and just send it.
Like learning something new, it just kind of opens the floodgates. You know, I mean, I played guitar since I was 17. I mean, I'm not in a band currently. I have no desire to be in a band, but I was producing a rapper once.
Yeah.
And the keys, and I'm like, fucking keys. But I started learning a little bit about. I mean, by no means can I play piano, but I learned how piano worked, and I'm like, whoa, and it blew my mind.
Piano's cool because it's C natural, which is like the true neutral, I guess, of like music scales. C natural is like dead in the center of pretty much everything. And piano is in C natural, so they say it's really constructive and some say easy to learn piano because it's like a bass instrument from which you can launch yourself to other ones.
I saw something about that recently. Like they teach people the C major scale in piano. It's like all the white keys, and supposedly that's easy.
Right.
But the hand shape for the C major scale is actually one of the harder ones. And so, like Chopin, for instance, would teach you what would it be, B major.
Yeah.
And it has like these clumps of the black keys that fit perfectly on your hands.
Your
What's
fingers
up,
don't line
Santia?
up completely flat and linear, so it wouldn't make sense.
There's like you have longer fingers and shorter fingers, and the black keys are good for the longer fingers, and the white keys are good for the shorter.
Some of us have
fingers.
longer fingers than others.
Can't help that I'm a mutant.
I just think that's
This is how it is, man.
Yeah. Like I said, that's the question. I mean, like I said, I've learned, you just got to keep going. And you can never think that this is going to be, it.
Yeah.
I've made my money a lot of different ways thinking, okay, hey, this is going to be the idea that's going to carry me through. Well, it ain't, because next week everybody wants something different.
Yeah.
It's like, shit, you people suck. It's like, damn it.
I think
Can you just like this for a month?
What I really loved about being able to write music in isolation was because of that, last night was the product of all that effort, of spending a year in isolation.
Was that you guys' first show?
That was our first show back.
Yeah.
And we played more new songs than old songs.
Yeah,
our last show was March, right before everything. Well, it was March. It was like March 1st.
Yeah.
We played that show and we're like, all right, we're going to take the rest of March off to work on new stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we took the rest of the year off.
Yeah.
And we did work on new stuff. It was kind of wild though. Like yesterday, I was just mentally blocking how much anxiety I was having about actually returning.
Yeah.
Like after a year and some change,
Yeah.
right? And 15 minutes before the show, I started I was that close from having a panic
Me
attack.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
Especially when we were setting up, I was
Yeah.
coming close to hyperventilating.
Yeah, it was
wild.
I mean, like I said, that is totally natural. I mean, even if you've done it, every day for 20 years, that little bit, but then that on stage, like I said, I mean, that's.
We got up there and the intro we did for the last night's show had just like a wall of sound.
Yeah.
And so that kind of just erased everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wailing feedback and all of that. It's just kind of gets me in the center.
For me, I felt so pumped. Like I was ready. We set up and then we started playing and it was like, holy crap, I'm nervous. And
We got
the first 3 songs. To get
I get
We got a
that
question
much, 'cause I'll
from
get
the
through
viewer.
first couple of songs, and I'll look out in the crowd, and I'm like,
Oh shit, I'm doing this right
and,
now.
well, we did some recording last Thursday, and so we said, hey, let's go to the Open Jam with Jerry's, and they're all like cover bands and stuff, and we're not. And thank God, Aaron, because we got there, we're tired. And hey, Aaron, we can't make it till the end. Aaron goes, hey, let me check with the other bands, so we can just drop you in now. So we did our 3 main songs. And I mean, I've just got done recording that goddamn thing. I get up there and I forgot all the words. And I'm like, but I wasn't nervous. It's just that my energy was just because I was so stoked because I nailed my vocals finally on it. It was like our second try on first time. I was close, but I was just missing some stuff. And then I get up there. We were all just angry, and it actually worked out. So
Santi wants to know, what are your guys' influences on your style?
you guys know who Santi is, right? If you don't, you need to check her out.
Right.
Local acoustic.
Oh, yes.
Santi
Yes.
Soul,
That's
Santi
right.
She
Aware.
sings square
Yeah.
genitalia, triangle balls.
Yeah.
She says she gets nervous every time.
She gets what?
She gets terrified every time she gets on stage too.
That's
It's a natural thing. I mean, if you're not terrified, something's wrong,
Right.
Trade places.
Yes.
Switch.
We used to say whatever, okay, whatever, and everybody's like, "What? We're ending the show?" I said, "No, we're just switching out, guys."
Okay, so influences: Soundgarden, Tool, Pink Floyd, King Crimson.
As of recently,
Ooh, King
Jimi
Crimson,
Hendrix.
yes.
A lot of
Jimi
Jimi Hendrix.
Hendrix.
A lot
You
of
gotta
Jimi
know why
Hendrix.
though, right?
You guys gonna play the stick
Why,
like
though?
Cream
Like, what about each
Like
one of those?
Crimson did?
Soundgarden for me, like Chris Cornell, obviously as a frontman, like the
Vocally
stage
for you.
and vocally, yeah, but like also specifically Soundgarden, like watching their live performances. There's one I think of specifically where like the camera pans in and Chris Cornell has this ring of monitors around him on the ground. They're like floor monitors. And he's just laying in the center of this ring of monitors, and he's not touching his guitar, and like the feedback wall from all the guitars just like, and then they go into Slaves and Bulldozers.
See, that's the thing for like Soundgarden. For me, like harmonically, they're just open to just weird color palettes,
Right,
and I
right.
love that
Yeah.
because they make it work. And there's all these just strange chord progressions, and Kim Tail plays these really dissonant or weird leads, and
Pink,
that's always been like inspiring.
yeah,
It's like
right.
It's funny, you guys named a lot of bands either people love or people hate.
Yeah.
You ever notice that? Especially with these bands that are kind of Tool, prime example.
yeah,
Tool, sure, but like you can't deny the crunchiness of.
And when you watch them play, you're like, how the fuck do they remember all those damn notes?
yeah.
Before Adam Jones, like he came up with like a whole new guitar thing. You know what I mean? That's,
Yeah.
Instead of chugging with the right hand, he does a left hand pull off.
Yeah, there's been so many innovations. In guitars.
Right? Like, and that's.
And everybody says, oh, it was Eddie Van Halen, but a lot of those guys were doing it before Eddie Van Halen, but Eddie Van Halen made the art out of it.
Yeah.
And then all these other people, you go way back.
He turned it into an arms race. Is what
Yeah.
And then of
It's
course
like,
you
I'm gonna
had
do all of these things.
then
at
you had
once.
Pantera, where it sounded like he would play guitar, even live. It sounded like 2 or 3 guitars playing at
Yeah.
once. You're like, how the fuck is he doing that?
Pink Floyd, because you.
David Gilmour
I
is
was
like
gonna say-
who I started studying.
Your
guitar
phrasing
from.
literally is just like David Gilmour's. So I'm trying to think of a solo offhand that like we could just like jam up to like prove that.
Just listen to the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Listen
We're
to
talking
it,
about
man.
tonight, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
And
I just
then-
don't know enough about you guys' music yet.
Yeah.
Well, I've been listening to it. I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's good mellow. I mean, like I said, it starts out mellow, and then it's like then it grabs you by the balls, and there's
Yeah.
some screaming in it. I mean, when I was younger, I loved screaming. I was metal bands. I mean,
Yeah.
the thing I don't like about screaming is the shit where you can't understand. I mean,
Right.
why write lyrics? So I mean, I screamed, but you could still kind of, I mean,
Yeah, I'm hyped about it. That's going to be our second show because we're traveling to Colorado Springs for a show, and then that next week we're playing with you guys.
Yeah.
And then I got to head up to Topeka and do this pirate duet thing I'm working on with a friend of mine.
Sweet.
So I'll probably burn out and die in the next couple of years.
yeah, it's interesting. A lot of you guys kind of have similar vibes, but I grew up as a metal guy. So
Oh yeah, Jerry's the metal guy.
like before these guys, I was playing in a metal band, and I just got tired of it. And a friend hit me up like, "Hey, this band's looking for a drummer. Do you want to join?"
And I'm seeing that a lot with this. You guys are a new generation. I ain't gonna lie. I'm closer to 60 than 50. And you're seeing a new generation of guys kind of covering a wider range than what you've seen in the past.
Yeah,
Where a lot of bands got stuck in their own little.
Well, and it's all been done
Fine.
before. You want to do something different because it's all been done already.
best you can do is put your own spin on it.
And that's all we're doing. We're having so much fun doing.
You gotta
pretty
make
okay.
yourself somewhat of a cosmic gumbo of
Yeah.
sorts.
Yeah.
Jerry, why don't you scoot closer? We need Jerry on
Oh,
here.
mine.
Yeah,
He's kind of
Yeah,
there.
I'm sort of there.
Yeah,
All right.
My drink's blocking him here.
Oh,
Let me
there
do
he
that
is.
This
out.
is Jerry. This is
Hi,
Jerry, our
I've
drummer.
been here the whole time.
And this is Darby,
Hello.
the front man and rhythm guitar. This is Adam. He's a wizard.
He's just a wizard.
And I play bass.
I forgot my wizard hat it on.
Why didn't you bring your bass? You can
This
play
is
it.
Aaron
That's
Plummer.
all right.
He's also a wizard. Actually.
Yeah, for a while there, though, I thought everywhere we went, we'd run into each other for a
Yeah.
couple of weeks. There, it's like,
I just kept running into Kevin.
and every time I was probably in a different costume because I was in a
Right.
Viking costume that last time, wasn't I?
Yeah, because that was the Monday night art fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till tomorrow night. I'm a
Got
judge
something
tomorrow,
down.
so it's gonna be kind of a judgment type
Um,
costume.
The gavel and the wig.
I know about judgment. I grew up Catholic.
I'm not. Oh. Yeah, but if you want to see what the costume is, one I've never worn before, and so in fact I got to get it all together tonight.
We can play that. You don't have to play the exact solo. Come up with something.
Yeah, let's hit us off with something. Let's
Yeah.
I'll
spend a
just
minute.
improvise something.
Ooh, we still got Santia. What'd she say there last?
Love, well, just easier to just click on it so I can
Yeah,
read it.
Santia, exactly.
Thank you for being.
Yes,
such
love all those bands. Chris Cornell is one of my biggest. Yeah, she does some. I think she's done. Have you done some Soundgardens, Santia?
Come see us next Thursday at the Wave. I'd love to meet you in person.
Santia, I think you were the last person I saw before COVID shut everything down. I think it was like Kirby's.
Yeah, she's got
March
this
of
kind of
2020.
gospel type
Yeah.
folky sound that I just love.
It was
man,
great.
and it's fun.
It was great, and if I would have known that it was the last show that I would have gone to for like 18 months, I wouldn't have fucking just been a loser the whole goddamn time. You know what I mean? Like I would.
You know, at the rate we're going, it's going to be shutting down again. So
Yeah.
I would be surprised.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, well,
Fingers crossed, man. I hope we do.
I, you know, who knows, man? I just don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't like the fact that turning it into politics.
Yeah.
Politicians need to just shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. You hear me?
Save your people.
Shut the fuck up.
Save everybody who lives.
And don't worry about the federal government, guys. They're going to fuck things up anyway. Focus on local, like Wichita guys, Kansas people. Focus on them. That's the one thing we can control. That's about as political as I get. I'm good.
This is about as political as we get to. If you listen, there's a lot.
I'm retired military. And I came back from combat, and I just saw all this shit happening. After you're away for a while, and then you
Yeah.
come back, you see the stupidity of what's going on.
Oh,
You're like, are you serious? The people aren't what's screwing it up.
Yeah.
Not even close. Ain't that right, puppy?
All right.
Let's do star stuff.
Let's do it.
So do you two even sing then at all?
Oh yeah, I sing this next one.
Oh, okay.
No, he doesn't.
Are you guys gonna do anything at all? I mean, are you just gonna sit there?
I'm
Jared's
just curious. I'm not
Jared's
seeing
here
them.
to look good.
He's got the
Yeah.
GoPro.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here
He's got
for
the GoPro.
emotional support.
I'm here to drink beer.
Well, I got spoiled with that last band because the guy brought in his little box.
Oh yeah.
Jerry's no stranger to drumming on his box.
Sun born from the sky, and we are so wondering why the stars fail to stay on the
Oh, okay.
One day. The plane
Santia says she loves it. Hello, Stephanie. How you doing? Stephanie
Stephanie's on
Nash
there now?
tuning in.
Hello,
Yes.
Stephanie.
She was on last week. They got the
That Weird Al thing we did.
Kansas Collective Pop Culture Expo next weekend. A bunch of toys. Her and her husband and her.
And if you dress as cosplay, you can get in
Get
free.
in free, $2 admission. Otherwise, it's Saturday and Sunday. So that'll be a good time. Me and Kevin will be there just hanging out. So come entertain us for once. How about that?
I gotta say, this painting, man, I've been watching it just come together. It's so cool.
Oh, man.
Sometimes we plan them.
That's
Sometimes
looking rad.
That's when
we
didn't
don't.
plan. I just started something and this went with it.
yeah.
And we didn't
Stream
plan
of
it.
consciousness. I like it,
Yeah, sometimes we do.
You know, we-
sometimes don't.
You know, the planned ones sometimes turn out better. Sometimes they don't. I did one I started that one. I sketched that one out to do it last week.
Nice one.
And then I had it all. I had a vision and I'm like, I got to keep this one. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Josh, you
Yeah, our last,
I'll
our
take
last,
a
our last two
I-
we haven't planned out at all.
It was so hard to find one of these in Colorado. They
Yeah,
had
no,
Coors
really?
Light. I mean, I'm sure they had them at the liquor store, but I was
They
like,
just didn't have banquet.
the original. They didn't have Coors
I
Light.
mean, why don't you just
Nope.
roll up to the closest mountain and just drink the stream?
Yeah, I know.
Just drink the
Right?
stream.
Yeah, I know.
It's the same thing. It grows.
I know.
It grows from Rocky
Yeah.
Mountain.
Well,
water.
and-
the yeast, and then everything else.
Coors Light is like vomit. I can't. I don't like Coors Light.
This guy was trying to get us to buy it
Man,
the other day.
Coors Light's not bad.
I don't know,
It's
man.
better of all the light beers. If you're trying to
Okay.
drink 30 of them in a night,
That's
okay,
what-
Coors Light's what I'll drink.
Okay,
You
to
know?
be fair, the last time I drank it, it was like the bottom of the pitcher. It was like the last glass of the pitcher.
Okay,
It sat
sure.
there, so
So
I'm
you
like,
drank bile, and you were like, "Well, this must be Coors Light."
yeah, I'm like, no. I mean, I took a sip
Use
of.
this for every future.
I was drinking.
justification.
I was drinking Buffalo Sweat prior to that.
Well, that's a huge difference.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Yeah.
this. I mean, the name sounds horrible on Buffalo Sweat, but that
It's a
tastes
milk
1,000 times better.
It's a milk stout. Yeah.
Okay,
Milk stout's good.
Well, I'll tell you what. I haven't been drinking a lot of beer lately, I've been drinking Casamigos.
Yes.
I'm not getting paid to say that. Unless George Clooney wants to throw me
Hey,
a
sponsor.
cool brand,
Sponsor.
at least, because that's our budget.
You never know who's watching.
Let's go. We got
If
the.
not, he'll sue you for.
Let's get the announcement out of the way. Anybody out
Take
there
that off
and
post, will ya?
anybody out there in TV land want to see who the first judge announcement of the middle of the maps, mains and music? Anybody out there want to see our first judge, the middle of the mains? Come on, someone chime up. Anybody? We won't do it if you don't want to do it out there in TV land or
Oh man, you got room.
TV land?
Internet, cell phone land,
Yeah.
whatever it is. nowadays.
Ben, I'm watching Leave It to Beaver. TV land. Leave It to Beaver.
I got a buddy my age that we were on work break eating, and they had it on there, and I go, man, this is fucking great, and he looks up and he's like, what? I'm like, dude, get the hell out of here, man. just get out of here. So, all right, well, maybe y'all don't want to know who the judge is, the first judge announcement, but we're going to do it anyway. Bam! The Holvies, Marie and Caveman, Warhead Mike and Eternal Marie. They're going to be rolling into middle of the maps. Yep, they're going to be our first judge is couples. Tell you right now, they're all going to be couples. It's going to be kind of a little different, trying to do a different spin on all this stuff. For these guys back here that don't know, it's a bearding event. It's a charity event.
Okay.
A beard pageant to be very essential about it,
You could
guys fluffing their beards.
Yeah, they have
I
an.
got nothing on you guys.
That has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
It's called under 3 inches, right?
Yeah. Well, baby beard is what.
That's for you, Jerry.
Yeah.
I'm there, baby.
Yeah.
Hey man, I feel you, baby face life.
But all the benefits are going to go to the
there's
Institute
different
for
sizes, different categories,
Transformative Emancipation, the Center for Combating Human Trafficking. That is a mouthful, but it's the ITE, Center for Combating Human Trafficking. Karen does a lot of great stuff on changing the laws and support for survivors of human trafficking. So it's a great cause.
Word.
So that's, like I said, that's November 6th.
Yeah, it's been one that's a regular stay.
November
on,
6th at Cowtown.
Raisin
We've
Bran.
got the whole whole museum. We're gonna have live art. We're gonna have ghost tours, gunfight. I need to get with my musical guests and work out something. I've reached out to a few of them. We still are yet to have any food trucks sign up, but we need to get some food trucks signed up, and I got a list of vendors already signed up. Rudy Love Jr., Brian T. Meyer, Santia Soul, and For the Birds are going to be our musical entertainment this year. It's going to be a blast.
You know what, Josh? I'm very excited to now tell my wife like what we're gonna do for her birthday.
Yeah,
This
is that her
year.
birthday? Yeah.
It's near.
Yeah.
She's watching.
Yeah.
No, that's not your birthday. It's somewhere around those days.
God.
Canceled.
Watch yourself.
But no, that sounds cool.
Yeah. Like I said, this is the third year for this event, but I'm a member of Beard and Monkey Social Club, and we've done a lot in the last 4 years. Obviously, last year we didn't do anything. I mean, I think we did one at the end of the year, but it was kind of
the first one and raised how much money? $3,000.
Yeah, the first one of this, it was $3,000, and
That's pretty typical.
I've used them as my, the benefit. Yet last year the year before we had to kind of flip flop it, just, because we had 2 or 3 comps, but it wasn't my comp that,
Yeah, that was done.
All right, you were done
I
anyhow.
was in between. I was trying to find a certain color.
So
Can't find my old yellow. What'd you do to it?
I don't know, threw it away.
It's still in there. I see it.
Mhm.
I should do it just for.
So anybody out there that's friends with Caveman
I have this yellow for now.
and Marie, tag them.
7-8 months, and I've been slowly using it because I'm
That's your old yellow.
Oh,
When is it about time to take it out back?
it's been time.
Jesus.
It's been
Is that
time.
gonna be the one that gets me?
I'll paint you with it, and you'll probably end up with some kind of cancer from it.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. Yeah, I used it on our last one, and Stephanie was there. She's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, she wasn't happy. I wasn't either, Kevin.
But I broke out the new yellow and took advantage of it.
Stephanie, you will be very pleased. We've got new yellow.
So let's hear about the new yellow. Like, are you guys into it? From what you
I'm
broke
digging
into
it.
do
I'm
you
digging
like
it. There's no lumps. It's lump free. Doesn't
Cool.
look like it was mixed
I
with
think-
cat litter.
I think I got a blue
Oh.
and red one like that too.
No,
so
I'm
I'll
sure.
have to
I'm sure you do.
Well, no, I do a lot of live shows, and sometimes you're outside. And where it started, I was at the Sunset Motel. They were doing a little festival thing out in the country. I can't remember all the bands, but and it started out, it was beautiful out, 60 degrees. I mean, then it got nighttime, and then I literally had a sheet of ice over the piece I was painting, and I had to stop. It froze up a bunch of my paints, and
Oh hell.
We're not.
ever since then,
They did not come back.
yeah, some of them come back, some of them don't.
Yeah,
So.
just bring like a tub of like warm water. A baby bottle.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get that cold,
That's crazy.
but it's cheap paints anyway, so I'm not live wise. I just don't want to use my expensive stuff. So that being out there, I do a lot of live shows paint wise. So if you ever do a show and you go, hey, it'd be kind of cool to have some live paint artists here.
Yeah,
Do it a big shout.
We did that last night.
We did,
actually.
yeah. I actually never got to look at it though.
Who did it?
Me too. I forgot.
Farley and Lena came out and did a painting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all kind of show up and do our own thing sometimes.
Yeah. I think that's cool. I need to start like getting artists out more and like have them do live paintings during sets and stuff, you know, because I've seen like I've gone to festivals and seen that, you know, where like a renowned artist will get on stage with a huge band and paint some wild painting in the middle of their set inspired by their music, and that shit's just like so cool to me.
Yeah.
There's no reason you can't.
I've done a lot of CD releases, and I'll get the name of the CD from whoever, and I won't look at the CD art cover because I don't want to look anything like that. And then prime example.
She said, "Excuse me."
Prime example did a Zombie Drive-In. They had the Crypt Keeper, and they actually had the typical Crypt Keeper thing on there. And I was like, what would be the ultimate Crypt Keeper? So I ended up doing a nun and with a gas mask with nuclear explosions going off in the back, and she was going through stigmata.
That's cool.
And the guys that got it swear it's cursed. And then I did another one from Contact, which was called Violence, something about violence. And I go, what would be the ultimate, violence against man or something like that. I can't remember now. So what would be the ultimate violence against man? So I basically looked up some old like World War I when they had the flamethrowers and the suits and stuff. And I did a painting like that and just had all these flames and stuff and really colorful. And then I had a friend there that I knew was an artist. So take a break and she put a moth on it. It was kind of cool. So there's this really nice moth up at the top of it. So just things like that. Always,
Yeah.
You know, certain people. It depends on what's going on.
Can you imagine that? Like knowing your friend's art style and like coming back from a break and like seeing that little tag on your paintings. And,
we did to each other all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be painting, and then all of a sudden, Lon or Farley will just start painting on it. We don't care.
Well, it was so like cool to watch them paint in tandem because they were like hitting the easel at the same time, you know.
Yeah, they paint together a lot, so they got it down.
Yeah, they definitely have a good synergy. That
And
painting came out so cool.
but there's times when we'll have 5 or 6 people going at it, and I get some people. A lot of people who've never done it, but I know they're artists. I'll say, jump in with me. And they don't realize it's a different energy. You got to go faster. Don't worry about details so much. It just happens and things like that. So I've gotten a lot of people involved.
It's
If I have somebody sitting there staring at me too long, I'll hand them a brush. I don't want to do stick figures. Did you see me start this? It was a stick figure.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So
That's cool to hear because like I feel illiterate when it comes to
That's
putting anything on a paper. That's why we play
that's why we play
guitars,
Yeah.
like, you know, and drums and everything.
This is our art.
Is like
Yeah,
every time I've tried to express creatively through like a medium of paper or canvas, it just it doesn't. Yeah, it comes out in a different language that I do not speak or.
but if you join someone who's a little bit experienced, they can actually help you develop that. And
Yeah.
that's
same with
that's,
playing guitar.
that's
You know,
happened.
you meet
Yeah,
this
it's just
guy,
like
you meet this
jamming.
guy,
Yeah.
you start being a better person.
So, I mean, I had one.
Music, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm a scumbag now that I met you. You saved me.
They have no morals anymore, but yet he's become a better artist because of it.
Let's play Bucket Song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Let's see. Self-sim.
Find a way, keep it all together. Harmony, gravity keeps it all together. They don't know. No, they don't know. Made stars to see the comets, send a message, close the times many times, leaving clouds of metal, coagulating worlds of green and blue. I must know. I must know. I must know. I must know.
Nate coming.
Good job. Good stuff.
That's gonna be part of your song now. It's like you just hey, Pink Floyd, right? Make it sound like someone just woke up.
Hey Adam, I have a question for you that I think might be kind of interesting. What's like the craziest chord you play in any of our songs?
This one is wild.
'Cause, like-
Truly. I don't know if you play that one actually.
I don't know, man. I play some
This one is pretty crazy.
really big spread voices.
Yeah, that one we
These,
use all the
these
time.
major 7 ones and drop D, they're like super stretchy.
I mean, you're
Hanson's
stretching
popping
across
in.
5
What's
frets
going
right
on,
there.
Hansen?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Like,
now that I think
There's
about it,
also like the weird
That
minor
one.
7 and Thoughtless.
that's the one that fucks you up.
Pretty trippy.
Now that I think about it, these aren't all that crazy because we use them in everything. It's in inventions. It's in statistics.
That's just kind of my bag. I love those voices. I think my favorite one is like this one from Masquerade. That's just so nice.
I wonder if I do. Is you a half step up from me, or I'm a half step up?
You're a half step down from me. So you'd be in like,
Do you?
drop way down.
Well, like I was gonna say, I was gonna say like if you want to
Drop it
kind of
like
half
it's
step up, we could jam that, but that's up to you.
Thank you. Hansen said he's digging the tunes and loving the art. Thanks for all the love, Mr. Hansen Long.
Yeah, thanks, Hansen.
Let's give it a shot.
They're gonna give it a shot just for you.
Either that
yeah.
or you could capo, but then you'd be way up there.
Let me try.
You guys got any shows coming up? You got anything else on the books?
so-
You got the
They
September
talk
10th.
about waves. So.
Thursday at Brickyard. I
Thursday
may have said
Brickyard.
Wave, but I misspoke. It's Brickyard.
Brickyard.
We're playing Thursday at Brickyard, and then we're playing
14.
the 14th Saturday Happy Day Fest at High Park in Derby.
Yeah.
We're gonna do like a day fest, and then normal shows for August, and then we'll play
September 10th.
and then we're playing ICT Fest. We're gonna close out the first night at the skate park.
Oh, we're opening it.
Oh, really?
Cool. Nice.
Get there early and I'll stay late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually
Yeah.
I'm taking days of vacation from
So
work
I'm
to
taking- I'm
go
taking
to
like-
all the ICT Fest
Yeah.
stuff.
Because the cool thing is, the next Monday's Labor Day week. So,
5-day weekend.
Yeah,
so I
Let's
get
do
that
it.
down
Let's
time.
fucking do it.
so I get that time off anyway.
Somebody bring the Casamigos.
And then
Got a Max.
October at the Shamrock.
Yeah,
And then-
October
That's October
8th.
8th. Yeah.
8.
8th.
Yeah, I'm looking
8th.
forward to
That's what I
that.
said.
No,
8th.
you 8.
October
And then
8th.
we could, if I can do it, and you can pull the capo off
Wait, what?
for the end.
I don't need you.
That almost
You're doing
sounded
calculus
pornographic
here.
there for a second.
Let's just play.
What's a capo?
Let's try.
What's harder, calculus
Yeah.
or music theory?
Uh,
They're
I
the
just
same
hit
thing.
things with sticks, man. Like I don't know what you're
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The song's called Acid Rain.
Autumn piece was bugging the hell out of me. Sorry.
I see why you're saying I'm doing calculus now, because it doesn't go the other way around.
Yeah.
And then now it's
Yeah.
play that one
That-
too.
So on the album, that one goes. We wrote it to go into another song, and it's like this really weird split tuning where I'm playing in.
You're
drop.
playing a half step up from me.
Yeah, I'm playing in drop D, but I'm playing these weird like C sharp chords, and he's playing in half step down
In
drop
C
D.
sharp, yeah.
And then I guess it's one of our guitars goes to this riff and like a key change sort of thing, and it just goes right into the mix.
Yeah.
It's a seamless transition. It's so fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Unlike what you just heard.
I swear, dude, you gotta be there.
Is that one on the Spotify?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
Absolutely.
Well, I
Acid
mean,
Rain into Inner Space.
Yeah.
Aaron, what's your favorite song of ours to play live?
Oh shit,
Oh my
dude.
God, he's just taking over our show
As of
here.
right
I
now,
know.
as of right
You're
now,
hired.
honestly, like Mojave, that's a new one. Mojave is pretty fucking ballin', dude.
Yeah.
that shit rips hard.
Last night, Thoughtless went really well.
Yeah.
That I got, I'm naming all the songs I got bass solos in. So
Yeah.
that's like, of course, it's those
Okay.
ones.
Yeah.
But as of classics, it's always been Blondie.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
something
yeah.
about Blondie, man.
That song
There's-
fucks.
It fucks,
That one
dude.
is
Yeah.
bass solo in it too.
Yeah, right.
Check it.
Is that loud enough?
I don't know.
This is for them.
Yeah.
You got to check it out. You got to check it. Is this a new
Yeah.
one? It's not recorded, right?
No,
Or-
this is just the transition we were just
Yeah,
now
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. Yeah.
You can find this on Spotify. You
Oh
got-
yeah, it's on Spotify, Apple Music,
Here it
YouTube.
is.
Yeah, all those formats.
It's seamless.
I mean, we
Doesn't miss a lick.
It's Crunchtrap Supreme.
Contract.
Yeah.
This one mine
Sometimes-
yours.
Those are, as we talked about previously, those are some
Oh,
things
there's
that we missed. We were talking about like the portability of
I said
different
we
tracks.
called it.
Yeah, I was like, there's not
Right,
much else I can
sometimes
do.
they're just like not all the way there.
It was
Like they open up,
chaos on this
sort
one.
of like
didn't
a flower.
It's all right.
Yeah, well, it's like a
We turned
pizza
some
dough. You
beer.
have to like keep spun to eat it. Otherwise, it completely crumbles in your lap while you're driving down the freeway. Kellogg, like rush hour traffic. And you're like Crunchwrap Supreme.
So there's what we painted. You guys got one more in you to carry us kind of out,
Yeah,
or
let's do dope.
one more, then we'll kind of wrap it up and let the party begin.
Yeah.
Mama's usually here on these days of cooking food, but she had to go do my laundry because I didn't tell that story, but we were going to.
Is that for the 7 to 8 slot after this?
We're gonna do a reenactment.
Dramatization.
Oh,
Well, if you need anyone to play like stand-in characters.
Okay.
my balls!
All right, take it away, guys.
Is this how you love me? 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 Does it make a difference whether I stay or go? 'Cause nothing ever changes, no, nothing will ever change between us. My dopamine. Is this how you love me? 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 Does it make a difference nothing ever changes. No, nothing will ever change between us. I don't believe.
It's like, when do I? Woo! Hell yeah, guys. Well, I think with that, we're going to wrap it up. We got Lonnie, Travis saying hi.
Hey,
Hi,
what's up,
Dad.
Lonnie?
Hi,
I figured
Lonnie.
that was some of y'all's
Yep.
people.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
Hi,
Colette.
Dad, Mom.
I'm famous. I'm on
She
the
says
TV.
hi, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're not hi, Mom. Love you.
We promise.
We're sorry we're not gonna make it for Stu tonight. That'll, maybe next weekend.
I'll be there for Stu.
Aaron will come.
Speak for yourself, Jerry.
All right, one glass gander at the painting. That's what we
Gorgeous.
created.
Bravo. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Nice.
As artists, I hate everything I do. Just the way it is.
Heard that.
I
You want to get over here and say your goodbye, Kevin, or are you just going to be hiding?
I'll just stand over here.
Yeah, just,
Okay.
just hide. All right, well, Kevin says bye. We're going to get off here. Let these guys get on with their night. We'll
Bye.
hope
Buddy. Thanks for having us.
we'll
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
we'll be here next Sunday, maybe. I think we will.
We'll also be back whether they want us to or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
We'll just break in.
We
We'll be on
always encourage serenading.
I don't-